When I help people pray, I really like to help them to posture themselves as sons because many of us have been conditioned in our prayer to approach God like slaves. And what I mean by that is when we're talking to God, we're interceding, but we're begging. We bring our request to Him, we're begging, hoping if we repeat it enough times or say it enough times that finally He'll hear us and finally He'll answer. It's really the posture of slavery that's not confident that God hears. Jesus said this, He said, God, I thank you that when I pray, you hear me. That's the mindset of a son. So instead of begging God and saying, well, if I just say it enough times, maybe He'll hear me. There's nothing wrong with continual praying and pressing in. But it's a mindset that moves into, God, I know you hear me, and we begin to thank Him for the work that He is doing connected to our prayers. So I find that as a son, in my prayer time, when I understand my sonship as a child of God, knowing my Father loves me, I spend more time in my prayers thanking Him and declaring what I know God is doing in my life, what He has done and is going to do. So we position ourselves with thanksgiving, decreeing and declaring the word of the Lord over our lives, over our future, speaking to mountains that they be moved, because now we are confident of the will of God in our lives. Why? Because we're confident we're His kids. We're His kids in His kingdom with the tools that Jesus paid for in our lives. So instead of begging God to give us stuff or giving us answers, we're confident that He's given us in Christ everything that we need to move forward. We thank Him for that. Yes, we intercede. Yes, we speak. But we begin to declare the word of the Lord out of what we know He has said yes to in His word, and we are confident He's hearing the answer. He's responding in answer to our prayers. So get out there and begin decreeing and declaring with thanksgiving the work of God in your life.